We are SIM Hunters, leading cybersecurity training and certification provider in Hyderabad. We are authorized partners with CompTIA, EC Council, and AWS. So, are you excited about monitoring, attacking, testing, and cracking, but confused which platform offers this all? Here we are to give you a brief introduction about Kali Linux, what all the topics you will learn about Kali Linux. In this video, I will be giving a general introduction to Kali Linux and how it can be used for ethical hacking. Linux is an open source operating system called OS. An operating system is a software that directly manages a system's hardware and resources like CPU, memory, and storage. The OS sits between applications and hardware and makes the connections between all of your software and physical resources that do the work. So now let's see what's a command line. The command line is your direct access to a computer. It's where you ask software to perform hardware actions that point and click graphical user interfaces, that is GUIs, simply can't ask. Command lines are available on many operating systems, proprietary or open source, but it's usually associated with Linux because both command lines and open source software together give users unrestricted access to their computer. Linux comes with even more built-in command line capabilities than ever before and includes consoles that bundle those capabilities in easy-to-use modules that exist off the command line. So now let's see how does Linux work. Think about an OS like a car engine. An engine car run on its own, but it can become a functional car when it's connected with the transmission, axles and wheels. Without the engine running properly, the rest of the car won't work. Linux was designed to be similar with Unix, but has evolved to run on a wide variety of hardware from phones to supercomputers. Every Linux-based OS involves the Linux kernel, which manages hardware resources and a set of software packages that make up the rest of the operating system. Organizations can also choose to run their Linux OS on a Linux server. The OS includes some common core components like the GNU tools, among others. These tools give the user a way to manage the resource provided by the kernel, install additional software, configure performance and security settings, and more. All of these tools bundled together make up the functional operating system. Because Linux is an open source OS, combinations of software can vary between Linux distributions. Linux and open source. Linux is a free open source operating system released under the GNU General Public License, that is GPL. Anyone can run, study, modify and redistribute the source code or even sell copies of their modified code as long as they do so under the same license. Linux has become the largest open source software project in the world. Professional and hobbyist programmers and developers from around the world contribute to the Linux kernel, adding features, finding and fixing bugs and security flaws, live patching and providing new ideas, all while sharing their contributions back to the community. So these are the commands which we will be learning. In the further videos, I will be explaining each one of you for you. PWD command. The PWD command is used to display the location of the current working directory. mkdir command is used to create a new directory under any directory. rmdir command is used to delete a directory. ls command is used to display a list of content of a directory. cd command is used to change the current directory. Touch command is used to create empty files, which can create multiple empty files by executing it once. The cat command is a multi-purpose utility in the Linux system. It can be used to create a file, display content of the file, copy the content of one file to another file, and more. rm command is used to remove a file. The cp command is used to copy a file or directory. mv command is used to move a file or a directory from one location to another location. The rename command is used to rename files. It is useful for renaming a large group of files. The head command is used to display the content of a file. It displays the first 10 lines of a file. The tail command is similar to the head command. The difference between both commands is that it displays the last 10 lines of the file content. It is useful for reading the error message. The tag command is reverse of a cat command as its name specified. It displays the file content in reverse order from the last line. The more command is quite similar to the cat command as it is used to display the file content in the same way that the cat command does. Only the difference between both commands is that in case of larger files, the more command displays screenful output at a time. Less command is similar to the more command. It also includes some extra features such as adjustment in width, height of the terminal. Comparatively, the more command cuts the output in the width of the terminal. The show command provides administrative access to another user. In other words, it allows access of the Linux shell to another user. The ID command is used to display the user ID and group ID. User add command is used to add or remove a user on a Linux server. The password command is used to create and change the password for a user. The group add command is used to create a user group. The cut command is used to select a specific column of a file. The -d option is used as delimiter and it can be a space, a slash and hyphen or anything else, and the -f option is used to specify a column number. The grep is the most powerful and useful filter in the Linux system. The grep stands for Global Regular Expression Print. It is useful for searching the content from a file. Generally, it is used with a pipe. Com command is used to compare two files or streams. The set command is also known as stream editor. T command is used quite similar to cat command. The only difference between both filters is that it puts standard input or standard output and also write them into a file. TR command is used to translate the file content from lowercase to uppercase. Unique command is used to form a sorted list in which every word will occur only once. WC command is used to count the files, lines, words, characters in a file. The OD command is used to display the content of a file in different S such as hexadecimal, octal and ASCII characters. Sort command is used to sort files in alphabetical order. gzip command is used to trinate the file size. It is a compressing tool. It replaces the original file by the compressed file having gz extension. Gunzip command is used to decompress a file. It is a reverse operation for gzip command. Find command is used to find a particular file within a directory. Locate command is used to search a file by file name. Date command is used to display date, time zone and more. The call command is used to display the current month's calendar within the current date highlighted. Sleep command is used to hold the terminal by the specified amount of time. By default, it takes time in seconds. The time command is used to display the time to execute a command, and zcat command is used to display the compressed files. Df command is used to display the disk space used in the file system. Mount command is used to connect an external device file system to the file's file system. Exit command, Linux exit command is used to exit from the current shell. It takes a parameter as a number and exits the shell with a written off status number. Clear command, Linux clear command is used to clear the terminal screen. IP command is an updated version of the ipconfig command. It is used to assign an IP address, initialize an interface, disable an interface. The mail command is used to send mails from the command line. The ping command is used to check the connectivity between two nodes. The host command is used to display the IP address for a given domain name and vice versa. So this is how all the commands work. So we will also discuss about the Kali Linux installation and configuration in VMware, that is virtual machine, Kali Linux directories and their importance, services in Kali Linux, servers in Kali Linux, Metasploit, automated framework for exploitation, remote access and vulnerability assessment, user management, important cybersecurity tools, inbuilt tools in Kali Linux. So guys, what are you waiting for? Just sign up this course immediately and learn about the Kali Linux.